Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, welcome back to me this morning. Good morning. How are you today? I hope you always be healthy and fine. Okay, in this opportunity, we will talk about the new material. What is it? It is the news item. Okay, before we talk about the news item more, okay, I want to ask you about, do you like to watch the news? Okay, what is the news? Okay, before talking about it, let's see together about the objective learning. Tujuan pembelajaran. Tujuan pembelajaran kali ini adalah the students are able to identify social function, generic structure, and language pattern of the news item. Okay, next, the students are able to comprehend about the news. Jadi after this learning, the student are able to identify. Jadi siswa diharapkan bisa mengidentifikasi social function, generic structure, dan language pattern dari text news item. Kemudian siswa juga bisa comprehend about the news, memahami berita. Okay, next. Beside this, you have knowns about what is the generic structure, definition, social function, generic structure, language pattern. And then what's the news item? Okay, the news item is the text which inform readers about the events of the day. Okay, and then what is the social function of the news item? The social functions of the news item is to inform the readers, listeners, or viewers about events of the day which are considered important and interesting. Jadi di sini untuk memberi informasi ya kepada pembaca atau pendengar bahkan penonton tentang insiden atau kejadian atau peristiwa yang memang dianggap penting dan layak untuk diperhatikan atau dilihat. Okay, next. What is the generic structure of the news item? Okay, there are the newsworthy event in the first paragraph, can look at. And then the second, there is the background of event. And then the last, there is the search. Okay, how about the newsworthy event, background event, and search? Let's see together. Okay, the newsworthy event. What is the newsworthy event? The newsworthy event contains about the headline, or a section that tells a summary of an event or important events that occurred. Untuk newsworthy event ini berisi tentang berita utama atau headline yang tentunya mengatakan tentang summary atau kesimpulan dari kejadian yang ada. And then there is the background of event. What is the background of event or elaboration is detail the backgrounds of the incident or event that occurred, who is involved, where and how the events occurred. Jadi di sini jelas untuk background of event berisi tentang detail dari background. Jadi rincian kegiatan atau hierarki kegiatan atau kronologis kejadian, ya, yang mana bisa melibatkan atau siapa yang terlibat di sana diungkap, kemudian di mana terjadinya dan bagaimana event atau peristiwa itu terjadi. Okay, next, how about the search? The search is this of the news in the form of search statement, witness comment, expert opinion, or statement from related parties of an event. For the search, untuk search di sini berisi tentang pernyataan atau search statement. Jadi sumber pernyataan bisa dari witness comment atau saksi mata pada saat kejadian itu terjadi, kemudian bisa juga expert opinion dari opini atau pendapatnya ahli, kemudian bisa juga statement from related parties of an event, yang jelas pernyataan yang berkaitan dengan kejadian tersebut. Kemudian atau next, okay, look at about the language pattern. If you look at about the news item, of course, maybe you can look at about the focus and event. Of course, You must look at the focus on event. Jadi ada kekhususan terhadap event atau kejadian. The next, using past tense, past group. Oke, jadi menggunakan kelompok past. This is example of past tense. He didn't see the car approaching. Jadi di sini ada did not see, itu merupakan signs atau ciri daripada past tense. And then maybe you look at about using saying verb. Tell, say, answer. Saying verb itu kata kerja penghantar. Yeah, you can look at about the using size verb ini the last paragraph in the search. Tell, say, answer. Okay, next. There is this using action verb like go, walk, run, drive. Action verb is the kata kerja action atau gerak. And then next, maybe you can look at about using passive sentences. For example, 7 people were killed in a collision. Jadi di sini bisa saja kita melihat bahwa penulisan news item itu dalam bentuk pasif. Nah, ini bisa diambil contoh di sini 7 people were killed in a collision. Jadi 7 orang yang terbunuh dalam tabrakan itu. And then the last, there is using direct and indirect speech. For example, the police reported dead, bla 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 bla. Jadi menggunakan direct and indirect speech. For example, the police reported dead. Jadi di sini ada saying verb, ada saying verbnya reported, kemudian dead, bla 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 bla. Okay, I think we will talk about it more next, inshallah. Okay, next example. After you know about the generic structure, social function, etc., look at please the example of the news item. Okay, the example of the news item, the title is the 7 killed in accident on Jalan Sultan. Jadi ada 7 korban dalam kecelakaan di Jalan Sultan. Okay, and then 7 people were killed in collision between a bus, a car, and a truck at 10:35 p.m. on Jalan Sultan last night. And then the second paragraph, the date were all passengers in car. Police believe that car may have been trying to overtake the bus when it was struck by a truck coming from the opposite direction. The driver of the car may not have been using his light, as the truck driver said he did not see the car approaching. And then the last paragraph, the police said that the car should not have been trying to pass the bus, since overtaking is not allowed on Jalan Sultan. In addition, the police reported that the car, a small Japanese car, should not have been carrying more than 5 people. The names of the victims are not yet known. Okay, from the example of the news item, look at please about the analysis of the text. Okay, if you look at about the first paragraph like this, 7 people were killed in collision between a bus, a car, and truck at 10:35 p.m. on Jalan Sultan last night. Is it short or newsworthy or background of event? Of course, if you look at about 7 people were killed in collision between a bus, a car, and truck at 10:35 p.m. on Jalan Sultan last night is the point material or point news. So this is the newsworthy. Okay, next, look at please the second paragraph. There is the death were all passengers in the car. Police believe that car may have been trying to overtake the bus when it was struck by a truck coming from the opposite direction. Jelas di sini disampaikan mengenai kronologis kejadian tersebut. Jadi di sini ada the dead were all passengers in the car. Jadi korban itu semua penumpang yang ada di mobil sedan itu. Kemudian police believe the car may have been trying. Jadi polis menyatakan bahwa car itu memang atau si sedan itu memang mencoba untuk trying to overtake, menyalip the bus when it was struck by a truck coming from the opposite direction. Jadi sewaktu dia itu ditabrak oleh truk yang datang dari arah yang berlawanan. The driver of the car may not have been using his light. Jadi memang the driver, si pengemudi mobil tersebut tidak menggunakan light atau cahaya ya. As the truck driver, sehingga si truck drivernya itu atau si pengendara truk itu mengatakan atau did not see the car approaching. Jadi tidak melihat bahwa ada mobil yang mendekat. Okay, next. So this is the background of event. Okay, the last is the police say the car should not have been trying to pass the bus. Jadi ini ada polisi mengatakan bahwa mobil itu sebaiknya memang tidak mencoba melewati atau menyalip bus. Since overtake is not allowed on Jalan Sultan. Ya dikarenakan memang untuk penyalipan atau menyalip mobil di Jalan Sultan itu tidak allowed, tidak diizinkan. Nah bahkan polisi menyampaikan bahwa the car, a small Japanese car, should not have been carrying more than 5 people. Jadi mobil kecil itu sebaiknya memang tidak membawa muatan lebih dari 5 orang gitu ya. Nah the names of victim are not yet known. Di sini jelas there is the reported ya, side the car seperti itu. Kemudian ada juga the police reported that like this. This is the reported speed. Yeah. Okay, talking about the reported speed, I think the next we will talk it. Okay, Inshallah. And then what is it of the generic structure? Of course, this is the short. Why? Because there is the reported. Okay, and then look at please. The wholes I think we have learned about the news item from the generic structure, social function, language pattern, and then example. Inshallah, the next we will continue to talk about the how to write the news item well, and then how to apply of the reported speed, passive voice well in the text, okay, etc. Inshallah, the next we will talk about it more. Okay, I think like this for this time. That's all my explanation. I hope you can understand, and then see you the next. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.